roll a d4, Rob.
2.
2. So the one that's that one right there, he's not unconscious anymore. He stands up, but he's still affected by the.
Guess I'm 5 foot into that.
Dizziness.
And you're up, Rob.
Do it again. Try the ray one more
Yeah,
time.
pink this time.
Use my last open slot and use that 1 feet to choose that one. So range touch.
On the guy in the wagon.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
All right, roll it again.
11, 12, I guess.
12,
13, sorry.
13. All right. All out crit. It's a ray. 3d6 plus 1.
Holy crap. 3, 9, 13, 14.
14. All right.
Wow.
You can't hit shit.
We have
And it's 26. Stays your AC.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
For 30?
Yeah, 30 damage. You die.
Well, Wardrum's orc is going to continue to shoot arrows at you, Kevin. That 7 is right next to the 20. I'd just like to point that out. That's been happening very, very much.
I'm okay with it.
Ross, Bard.
Yeah, still playing.
All right.
Do a wicked solo at the drumming orc.
He's going to attack
Push hip.
Jory.
Change it up and do some beatbox instead.
Oh, rap battle.
Yes.
Not a critical miss. Jorgendal.
I was so scared
5
right
foot
now. I was
into
like,
those
oh crap. This is the end of me.
And you're going to hit which one?
The one that's
halberd or polearm?
The one that stood up, I believe, is
Halberd.
stunned still considered helpless?
So does that mean I just gotta...
I think you can coup de grace stunned.
Okay, good. Let's get him out.
I'm not certain of that, but I'm 99% certain that's the case. Coup de grace, 153. 153, coup de grace. He's otherwise at your mercy. Yeah, they want you to fucking do all the other bullshit, but I choose that coup de grace. It's just going to kill him. Technically, a coup de grace is you automatically get a crit and you get all of your bonuses and you provoke attacks of opportunity. But I'm going to give it to you because it doesn't matter that much. Mark, roguey rogue.
Rogie road bleeding out.
Stop dying.
Where is it?
Percentile.
I'm gonna go,
nat 20.
I'm gonna go with 60.
60.
70. And 68.
There you go, you're stable.
Yay. So I don't get anything
don't-
back.
You're just not losing
You're
life
not
anymore.
losing life.
Yes. I'm not bleeding
Your
out.
blood is slowly clotting.
It's staying
I'm going to
in me
assume
now.
18 doesn't hit you, Kevin.
No, that was my AC.
And the other one, 4 also does not hit you. And it is your turn, Kevin.
I'm gonna swing at the dude right in front of me. The non-big orc.
Yep.
Let's see, that is 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
That's okay.
Or 9.
And he's unconscious and dying. I mean, he's ultimately...
Bleeding out.
He's gonna die, so...
You want him? This is,
Yeah.
This is my presentation mode.
Unless somehow this battle sways, at which point it doesn't matter anyway, so...
Come here, there.
Move the Baptist orc forward to move alongside the other guy.
Right there.
Yep.
Testify.
Testify. Jory.
Big guy. 7, 11, 12.
12 does not hit.
He's so
Guy?
sad. Move up right next to him.
Give him a kiss.
I'm gonna move back 5. Or move over. There we go. Thinking I at least steps down.
He needs to.
Shoot at the big guy. Nope.
Tabby.
Is anyone dying? Other than dummy.
Other than dummy.
Is Mark still
Don't think so.
unconscious? Mark is?
Yeah, but he's on the other side
He's
of
right
the
now
cart.
bleeding out.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
It's
Get
where are you?
close.
I can take care of it.
What? Mark was your last. Oh, your rogue is.
You can double
dying,
move.
right? The same as your last.
I'm not dying.
Well, he could also.
Gas,
Oh,
you leave.
okay. I'll just do that, and I'll wait.
He's going to charge Jorgendal. This is the guy with the spear, or longsword and shield. I'm sorry.
The ones that hit hard.
Okay.
Really?
So you got -2, huh? And a -1 for. 14.
14 does not hit. 20.
Yes.
For 10.
I am unconscious.
Are you at 0?
I am at -1.
Okay.
Oh.
I
I
say,
miss action
Oh,
points.
Jorgie!
Yeah.
Jorgen,
No!
It's a good thing I'm not tracking bolts for Ollie because he's not been very successful with the crossbow.
Not this round, anyway.
Belleville?
Got in the wagon. Circle arrows stuck in the wagon around him. Ugh. Well, 6 hits him.
No.
I mean, that's a reasonable question.
Rob?
I did when I rolled a 2.
I think I'm just gonna fucking cut my bowstring in half and just go back to the sword.
Yeah, but you couldn't hit anything with a short sword
No, I
either.
didn't.
Dance with the guy.
some caltrops under this guy.
Except for the 120 I
Okay.
had. I don't know if I,
Dots.
well, I've rolled a
Dot
couple
dots.
18s, stuff like
Yep.
that. But the majority of my rolls have been 8 or lower.
Mark, your cleric.
Should I coup de grace that guy or shoot at the guy? You got heals? I do, but since she's gonna heal me, she's already there. I'm gonna need a turn anyway. She could 5-foot heal me.
Yeah, you can move forward,
Yes.
heal him, and I can heal.
Well, I can't
Jorgie.
heal this time.
Oh. Well, are you gonna die?
Well, yeah, I can. Never mind. I thought it was out of the range.
He's stable.
Yeah, so you'll be
Okay.
fine.
Well, I can, then I can heal this
You
time.
can heal him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she can kill.
And I'm gonna turn around.
9.
Kevin, that's not gonna hit you.
That's good.
4.
My rogue.
Ross, your bard.
Is that like a guy shooting arrows at me?
Yeah, the guys in the tower are shooting arrows at you.
Move me.
Very unsuccessful.
10, move me 10 forward to the guy on the ground. I'm gonna coup de grace him my loot.
But as it turns out, a coup de grace is a full round action and you just move 10 feet.
I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm
Oh, okay.
He's planning on it.
While looking at the drummer guy, this lights him off.
5 foot, the guy, big guy in the wagon. Over. No, the other way. So you can continue to attack Jory.
From up
Do the
high.
caltrops get to do anything?
Oh yeah, you gotta make an attack with
Oh,
caltrops. I'm sorry.
I was at 1 point. 12.
12 will not.
He's wearing steel boots.
It's not a rule.
Jory, does 5 hit you?
Oh no, I wasn't wearing
He's
armor.
enfeebled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took all my armor off.
Ross, your fighter. Just
Even if he was wearing
See
no
if he
armor, I
stabilizes.
wouldn't hit him. You get base of 10.
well, he could have a negative
Dex.
3 for Dex, and he could be under load, and then have a negative 5.
No, I just went for the natural. 62.
Mark, Rogue.
Missed. I'm gonna stand up.
Like he's waking up from a long nap.
I'm not dead. And
Kill that guy in the back. Just walk over and stab him. 5 foot.
Yeah, he had to stand up, so he
Aw.
can't. You could
but
stab
I did
him.
have my crossbow. I'd still have it out, right? Like it'd be my hand, and I just stand up and be like,
You had your crossbow out?
yeah. 'Cause I was shooting at
I
the.
thought you were
I thought you were stabbing
stabbing
him.
him
You're stabbing him.
because you were.
I mean, maybe you
sneaking
were
up.
trying to
Oh, wait,
shoot him
I
in
was
the
gonna
back.
take it out. Never mind.
Whatever you want to do, I guess,
Okay.
but
I will. In that case. Hey, you know what? I'll hide.
Just hide. In
I'm
plain
back.
sight.
I'm hiding.
Fuck this.
Uh,
Under the, I'm guessing under the.
Almost not a
22.
flame again.
And a smoke cloud, he vanishes.
and then can I move still? Or
No.
you still have a move action, that's fine.
If he jerks later.
Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, right there.
Brand new
Stay
pants.
hidden in plain sight.
There.
And you do not want him to find you.
Here.
Ooh, fuck up your Christmas.
Kevin, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna 5 foot
You're an epic dodger.
this boy. I'm gonna smite.
Big boy.
I'm gonna smite evil.
My
Okay.
boy.
Full string, that one stinks.
Alright, good roll. I need a good roll.
Yes, you do.
2.
That's an okay roll. 10, 15, 16 plus. Is a 19 gonna do it?
Yes, 19 will. Just barely, though.
Is it because of the. No, that's.
4.
7. Wait, 8, sorry. 8.
788.
I used my 1 smite evil I have per day to do 8 damage.
I mean, it does something.
At least I hit him. That's what I used it for.
He's not smoking.
Baptist Orc will draw an attack of opportunity from Kevin, but he's going to move to give his ally flanking.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Here.
No, that's not flanking. That's flanking.
How about that?
22 to hit him.
Will hit.
Free reroll per day.
Please die. I don't want to get
Oh, with the luck.
that is
That'd be really handy.
12. Maximum of 12.
That will actually kill him.
Motherfucker!
Oh no!
He only had 2. He only had 2 hit points, so that's not really that shocking.
There's a fire! Water!
Jory.
Justin's going to. Does 15 hit?
15, I believe, does hit him. Yes, it does.
Oof.
That one. I mean,
Yep.
No, it was the
What
back
was that one?
Yeah.
this one.
Oh, man.
11.
Had the caltrop
Had
hit,
the
it would have
caltrop-
killed him.
Oh.
He only had 1 hit point left.
Okay.
Too bad.
Too bad he was wearing
And
steel
then
boots.
I'm going to move a 5 foot back. Yeah.
Guy,
It's diagonal 5 feet. Okay.
Do I have a good sight on anyone in the towers?
you can shoot at the guys in the towers.
Okay.
They're just up there firing bows at Kevin.
Well, I'm gonna fire.
I mean, of course, if you're going to shoot a bow at them, they're probably going to turn and shoot at you, but
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at them.
which one are you going to shoot
I'm
at?
gonna shoot at the
Drummer boy?
guy.
Little drummer boy.
Drummer guy.
Don't kill him.
Nope. 10.
Nope.
Yep. No.
Tabby?
I need to turn around and heal Jorg again
Again.
with my cure light.
I am a sponge.
For 3.
3. I am positive by 1.
Alright, the big guy that Kevin has decided that he was going to smite is going to return the attack.
Yeah, he's not happy with me.
22?
That will hit, yes.
Alright.
No. Barely. This is how you smite.
Yeah.
For 12.
And I'm -2.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Christ.
Yep, that's how you smite.
This is what happens at level 1.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck that, this happens at level 10 when we play.
All he needs to just stop shooting because
He's wasting all of his bolts.
After being badass against the wolves,
Yeah.
just orcs are nope.
No different than any other range character on the board right now.
That's true.
hey, Belleville.
Yeah.
Make an attack of opportunity.
Uh-oh.
Waking up.
Oh, the guy gets up. You can't growl if you do that.
I get an attack.
I'm giving Belleville the first shot.
Nope.
No.
All right, you
No.
can make it.
Up to you. Moment of
I
glory.
don't. A 1 followed by a nat 20.
Okay, so
Anytime we
3
both
plus
roll
1
shit,
divided by
it's
2,
switch.
4 damage.
what were you attacking him with?
My loot.
I know.
My fist. Like, what? it's a d6 divided by 2, right?
You attack him with your loot because that's better.
Okay.
Because if you okay, you punch him,
You don't want to break your
but
leg.
I
you
don't like
totally fucking whiff it, and he just does like the bring the arm up, except for you hit him and he kind of bobbles the axe.
It falls off.
And it hits himself. How much damage
And the
did you do?
Is it 1d6
Oh,
half?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you do is you slap his arm up and
2 damage.
stop
2 damage?
hitting yourself.
Okay.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
So he's back unconscious. He's not dead.
What's going on? Stay down. Point at the drums.
Belleville,
You're never gonna hear the end of that one now.
That'll be
You
his
see what I
next
did? Remember
song.
that guy?
People in the tower.
Just like when you bitch slap his hat.
Yep. World's deadliest fists.
Whoever's
Just
murdering Kevin.
convince everyone that you're secretly
What?
a monk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said
this
whoever's
one.
murdering Kevin.
It can't happen. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, 21.
21 will hit.
Ribbit.
Yay! For minimum damage of 3.
We'll get him next time, champ.
Down my last 5 arrows.
Oh boy.
You better get someone to flex you some more.
Jory, get on them trees. Here, I'll give you some arrows.
Yeah.
Rob, roll me a d4.
3.
The guy with the morning star gets back up.
What?
What's happening?
What's going on?
I mean, he's still stunned and blind,
Oh.
but
I thought it was his actual
Rob.
character.
Do a little acid, acid splash on Spanky Pants.
okay, range touch attack.
Yeah.
Deals 1d3 damage, plus 1, something like that.
Oh,
There was
your
a
7 is by a 20.
Yeah, I told you.
8.
8 does not hit. Mark, your cleric.
I don't know if you can read that.
Yeah, you can get it to me
Can't make it that far.
with her that I actually had my
Actually,
MacLeod.
Yep.
I'll shoot it. Well, yeah.
15, 20.
Oh no, I used up all my spells. I'm gonna shoot this one. Yeah.
Yeah, he only had 1 left.
So I'm gonna shoot at the morning star.
When I get blinded by science.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I gotta find a point. It's either
17?
roll away
Yes,
from
you hit.
stand up, which I'm gonna get hit. That or the cleric's gonna get hit. 9.
And that will
Well,
kill
I
him.
have all my hit points.
How many hit points do you have?
9.
That's well within for him to kill you.
Yeah, he could kiss straight. He hit me for that. He hit me for 12.
Ah, that's true.
Jory, charge him.
Okay, guy, man, good.
Words?
Hey, guy.
What the fuck?
Oh,
He misses you,
Giant guy.
but he's shooting at you.
well, we got Sneaky Pants here,
Better than Mimia?
waiting for a flank.
Ross,
I forgot.
Barty Bard.
Fires a mimio.
In coup de grace.
Marky, the sneaky butthole thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. I'm pulling out one of my spare loot strings and just. While playing the lute with the tongue. Yeah, while making eye contact.
Jorgie.
Jorgie's gonna.
Oh boy.
Yep, roll. We're gonna roll
All right.
and stand up.
I'll give you the roll and stand. It's because you
Can
guys
I
are.
go into like total defense now?
No.
It's not gonna help me.
Mark, your rogue.
When you gonna 5'7" go wow.
5 foot in. And finger.
Try to get that
Oh,
guy.
you're gonna die.
Whatever
Maybe.
maybe attack needed to happen.
Finger that butthole.
Yeah. 1.
Yeah!
Followed by 4. Well,
He fingered it good.
I guess that's a sneak attack, right?
2
Another-
fingers or 3?
Oh, it's gonna be someone
Another
else dead
1,000
now.
years of pain.
The
So far.
shocker.
Wow.
Damn it, you're a pervert, Mark.
That's a live long and prosper. Yes. Nah.
Does 9 hit you, Mark?
No.
Okay.
You're lucky. I would.
That wasn't the big guy. That was the archer guy.
Can I can't step back, can I?
Not on that same
Not.
turn.
Okay.
Kevin?
Alright. Roll my percentages to stabilize. Where's my other? Okay. I'm just gonna go base. Roll 90 or above. 34 is my roll.
2 in the front, 5 in the rear.
Jory?
Guessing this guy's an archer.
That guy's an archer. And the 2 guys in the tower are archers.
Just gonna throw your spear up there.
I think he's just gonna run forward.
Can I just... Wait, let's see here.
Yeah, if you were to charge, you charge the big guy.
The rubble leads up to the tower,
Unless
right?
it's the only one.
No.
He only charges.
There's a ladder on the backside of the tower.
Oh, okay.
You have to charge the closest target,
Yeah, so
which would be the big guy.
Yeah, Jordy, you're not way.
And I mean, you're more than welcome to if you're gonna draw attack
you
of
can easily
opportunity,
go
but
around me.
Yeah, I know.
1, 2, 3, and then heal him. You just have to go eat.
You can
That-
move through his square too.
Okay.
34, 5.
But I wouldn't move too much because I would draw an attack of opportunity.
Not right now. You're not.
Oh yeah.
Jory's thinking about spear chucking at the archer.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna piss my pants here soon if we don't wrap this
I'll
up.
move here. And drop X.
Because you need to go to the bathroom, or just because
Yeah,
you want to
switch up.
like give people a
Okay,
finish?
spear chuck. A little bit of each.
You need to go faster. I'll find mist.
Does 19 hit?
19 does hit.
10 damage.
10 damage on the guy with the lizard skull thing. He is dead.
Good.
You impale him with the
Spear. Spear.
floppy spear throw. Guy,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot a drummer
He's
boy
just really
again.
bad at dodging.
Nope. 9.
Jesus
Nope.
Christ. You gotta give him some roll. You gotta
Tabby.
give him some roll. Dice roll. Just drop
Here.
him.
Take your dead piece. Okay, I got to go here, move, and then I'm gonna do my last spell of Cure Light Wounds.
Yay! 2 more than 3.
8.
Yay! I'm at 5.
You have blood.
Are you ready to die, Mark?
Yep.
Does 23 hit you?
Yep.
For 9 damage,
Yep. I'm
which is minimum damage.
-2.
He turns around with the longsword and just.
And your rogue is back bleeding out.
Yep.
Honestly, he has time to bleed.
A little bit, yeah. It'll be fine.
Oh, now Ollie's rolling ones.
Put my hand over it.
Time to
That's
change
terrible.
die.
It is
Oh,
gonna
he's busting into magic.
Belleville.
There's just one left in the field, right? The rest
Yeah.
of them are up in the tower or something?
Rest are
Yeah.
pussies. Kill him dead.
Which the guy in the field?
This guy, yeah. Nat 20.
Oh, triple it, please.
Nope.
Roll by 1.
No, that's not a critical failure.
Well, you hit him at least.
Yeah.
It's better than some people are doing.
3?
Yep.
Yay!
Does he have
we're
one
good
hit
at
point
D&D.
left?
Yeah. We can roll good.
Hey, Mark. Roll me, or not Mark. Roll me a D4.
Are they still unconscious?
2.
No.
There should be one.
Nope.
I thought.
No.
Nope, I just didn't delete him. Okay, then it didn't matter. I hadn't marked him as dead yet, so I just was under the impression there was still one unconscious, one on the field.
No, I think that was like pretty grab
Just
one.
smart.
Yeah.
Rob, you're up.
Drop some more acid in this guy here.
Oh man. I'm freaking out, man.
Better. 12. 11. Yeah, 12.
12? And it's a ranged touch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Kills his brain things. Oh, he does have another
Fucking blow his mind, man.
3.
Well, he's whittling down.
He's
Maybe.
tripping mad balls.
Mark, your
He's
cleric.
got fast healing 5.
I'll take a shot at the same guy.
He's actually a werewolf.
20.
20, and you're firing at that guy that everybody's been fighting and has been beating everyone's ass.
Yep.
That'll hit.
4.
For 4?
Yep.
Guy, 16 hit you?
Oh yeah.
17.
Oh.
Arrows, guys.
Ross, the bard.
Bar's cool.
Ross, your fighter.
5 foot in, swing at big guy. Gonna die. Might as well die. You got this. 17?
17, I believe, will hit.
Yes.
Double check. No, 17 will not hit.
No.
Mark, your rogue.
Now blaze a glow. Oh,
Oh, I think he's gotta get an 18 to hit him. Or 19.
let's go 70 to 80. Nope. 20. I'm bleeding.
Kevin.
Action point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do the magic roll away, then stand up.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Because you
might
guys
as well.
suck. Jory.
What would it be to pick up my great axe?
It's a move action to pick something up.
Okay.
Pick up
Great.
an item. Move action. Provokes an attack of opportunity.
1, 2.
There is a ladder on the back of that tower, by the by. I didn't try it, but
This one?
yeah, so that you can get up there. If you so choose.
Yeah.
Just have Ollie kill this guy. What do you
Ollie's
need?
rolling one.
I'm trying to. I'm rolling fucking ones.
I'm gonna pick up
It's
my axe.
infectious. The shitty dice rolling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Move to the base of the ladder.
And then pour hot oil on you.
Guy.
Drummer boy. 17.
17 will hit him.
5.
What time you killed him?
Oh. I'm finally dead.
No!
Tabby.
Ah. You have 5. You have 5.
I have 1 hit point.
Oh,
Me too.
I'll one touch you. That's it.
2!
You have 2 hit points.
He does minimum damage. I'm still alive. I'll be unconscious, but still alive.
By the by.
I don't know. The only person that has... Well, Belleville hit him too.
Oh, wait,
I haven't hit him yet. Open thing.
No, right now it's
Kevin's
between the
flat.
magic user and the archer is where the damage is coming.
Didn't Kevin hit him?
I
Not this
smited
turn.
him, but it was a while ago.
Yeah, he smited him for like.
And then he smited me back.
You got
Smote
smoked.
your
Dude,
face.
return.
He'll swing at you,
Me?
Ross. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to save
Bye.
control.
A counter smiting.
13.
No.
I'm sorry, 14.
No.
I'm sorry, 20.
I'm sorry you're dead.
Forgot to add his floating plus 12.
Belleville.
Did anybody hit Drummer Boy other than me?
I never shot at him.
You had 4 hit points, okay?
Okay. Okay. We got him failed again.
just want to point out how many of these had
15?
like 1, 2, 3,
Nope.
4. Yeah.
15 does not hit. No.
It's that awful.
Wouldn't that be
Rob.
18? Don't you get a plus 5 here? Plus 5 on the green
Doubt it'll work. You can try days on
Plus 2.
Captain Stinky Pants.
Is it a will save to negate?
Yep. 4 HD. 4 hit dice or less. So I don't use that.
I don't remember. I could look it up, but I'm
So
too
13.
lazy. I'm far too lazy to do that. All right, so he's dazed. Takes a -1, I believe, on attack rolls. And
Oh, that's good. I'm happy with that.
Well, you're a wily fucker.
dazed, unable to act normally, can take no actions, but has no penalty to AC. How long does it last?
But I'm very dangerous.
Yeah.
Stay forever.
5 foot back in charge.
Just 1 round.
1 round.
Yep.
Mark, your cleric.
Yeah, 1 round. Then.
I'll shoot.
Nice.
20. And followed by a 9, so 10. Wait, 11.
It'll hit. It isn't a crit.
For 9.
For 9?
Yeah?
Maximum.
Yep.
That's impressive for you guys.
It really has been for this whole.
Ross, it's your bard, then your fighter.
Oh, Bard's not doing anything. Fighter. Attack! That is only a 12, so no.
Bard
Mark,
in the
your
red
rogue.
tab, huh? Sweet.
He's still dying.
Yep.
30,
Stabilize.
34. Let's try it. 93. Minus 4.
I'm gonna assume 12 misses you, guy.
Yep.
Kevin?
You can take no actions, correct?
Correct, but he takes no penalties.
Alright, I'm just gonna move into this flanking position. Alright, come on.
So can I goose him with Mage Hand or
Fuck
extract
me.
him?
I don't do it.
Baby leave.
Did you just fail?
I rolled a 3, so it's
Jury.
not even close.
I'm going to move silently up the ladder.
Nope.
Nope.
20 minutes later.
And then
Nobody pulls out a great axe and just.
is that a move action?
It's a move action to the top of the ladder, that's fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try to
Whack-a-moles in.
swing at the archer dude.
Just give him a gentle nudge instead.
16.
16 will hit.
Yeah, you did.
Minis. You do mini damage.
16.
And that will kill him.
Yeah, he did. You're stuck in the tower by yourself.
How tall is the tower?
Jump off the tower.
Yeah,
On
you
that.
jump off onto him.
30 feet? I don't know.
Do it.
Guy?
Yes.
Barry falls and kills himself. And then we all like, what the?
Please do something.
I'm gonna shoot at that guy.
Kill him.
He just walks over and
Shoot at that guy.
hey, you should get kill that guy. Leaves.
Tabby?
Bad. Do you have any spells?
28 3
Walk
of the fucking night.
Over here and use Death Touch. Go like that.
Denmark.
The Din Mock, yeah. It's a touch attack.
Yep. Roll 1d6 per cleric level.
You gotta touch.
You gotta
to
touch
hit
him first.
Ah. Special place. I failed.
Plus melee.
Sick.
Point out on the doll where she touched.
You have a +0. Well, +1 because of the bard song. 6.
So 6? Yeah. You don't even successfully touch him.
I just like
You go like this, and he's like dazed. He's like.
he's like swaying around.
Belleville.
Well,
You're just
that
like
was my
shit.
one.
Yeah.
Final attack.
Nope.
Yeah.
Flash.
20 followed by a
5. So, natural 20, 23 for 9 damage.
Belleville kills him.
Thank you.
Finally.
Lord.
Are you down to 2 arrows?
Yep.
I'm
Of
gonna
which
grab the
4 actually
arrows
hit
off
something.
this archer.
Alright, how many hit points do you have? I know you're dying.
Yeah,
Minus
give us
4,
some
yeah.
harsh arrows.
I'll use my last 5 touches.
All right.
I think
As
you
far
don't
as you can spend some time looting the battlefield. So, give me 1 second. I'll tell you. 13, and 11 is 24, and 14. There's a total of 38 arrows to be looted.
Holy.
Next one, I'll go to Velvet.
Because
Here's the
he
guy I got.
can't pick shit.
There's
Quivers only hold 20.
typically yes.
Well, I have 10 right now. I can use some, but if you guys.
Does we 10 that?
You can't use any mark. You
I
use
know,
a
but I
crossbow.
don't know
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
So we each get our 20.
Yeah.
How did you try that?
You get
Yeah. Forget about this.
There's also a longsword falchion. You guys want any of that crap?
Yeah, I want to watch it.
Okay.
I
Can
want
Set a breastplate, medium, kind of stanky.
Kind of orky, you know.
A great axe.
Okay.
I can't use any of that.
Great axe.
Probably go to Warrior.
Use a breastplate, can't you?
Does that have a
Eric can use a
longsword?
breastplate. can't you?
Not she can't.
I can't.
She has a specially designed character by Kevin that was
That
pre-approved by me.
disallows the use of
He cannot. She cannot wear armor.
That's unfortunate.
Is it medium armor or light armor?
What? Breastplate? Medium.
Means I can wear it.
put them on.
We'll see what it does. I'll see what it does me. See if it's better than. I want to look at the stats.
We'll wait till next time for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on. Just note that we have it. Someone writing this down.
I wrote down my longsword.
Write it down in your
I'll take a breastplate.
I'm standing.
armor. Or
You
your
wrote down
inventory.
Jordan will also take a great axe if anybody doesn't want it. I would just use it for a two-handed weapon in case I need it, but I don't. If someone wants it, they can have it.
Do you want me to roll for my spear?
Yeah.
Loot.
13.
Okay, you can get it back.
Man, you've been lucky.
This spear to do like bloody as shit.
The map. It was inside the scroll case.
Should we put it back in the scroll case plus maybe like
Some random papers.
yeah like some chips or
random
something?
pencil.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Put some animal cookies
Actually,
in there
is
with it.
this the character reading it? Because I can't read.
Okay, well then you're not allowed to read it.
Jerry, give me a hand on a cracker.
Yeah, leave them that way. Yeah. Leave them over there.
You can have them back. We just need one to put in the scroll case for Rob.
It's not a compatible item.
Then Rob doesn't miss out on the cookie.
Are we over here?
We're just gonna leave the 14 falchions.
Yeah, somewhere.
Wait,
Put them
is
in
a
the.
short bow better than a light crossbow?
These.
Fuck off.
It's different than a light
Because of the
crossbow.
paper.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Use
the
the
only
white
paper.
A
arrow.
short bow is
Yeah.
martial.
Do we have room in the?
Step in
in
front.
Let's
the
use a black one
Cameron's
too. Apparently
area?
the red one's a stain that. I don't know. I bought that.
Red usually
It's not
stains
worth
everything.
taking shit.
Use
Because
black,
it's
Okay.
red.
black or blue.
It's fucking devil's.
Burn it.
Okay, we got all the inventory. I think we need.
You got everything you guys wanted from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like their corpses on fire. Hanging from the trees.
Yeah, down there.
As long as everybody got what they wanted out of
What
it.
the fuck is a falcon?
Goddamn
Falchion.
It's a two-handed sword.
Falcon is a bird of prey.
Yeah, I knew that, but
It
Okay,
looks
well,
like a
Leon.
scimitar, kind of,
Take those farther
Okay,
away.
yeah.
It's a two-headed.
but it's big.
Yeah.
The
Hassan,
Saracens
No,
use
no,
them
really.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shit, where the pot go?
because
Guy
of
over
the
there.
She
cut.
loves those cookies.
No.
Because of the shift in the blade, they can swing it, and the mass of the blade will then carry through. And if you get a good slap with
I don't
them.
know why you're saying where's. Oh, I don't
There's only 14 of them, so.
Does it require a feat?
Huh?
Does it require a
What are you
feat to
looking
use
for,
a martial?
Yeah,
Or
martial feat.
Wandering around.
That would be the reason you have a cross.
So people get mugged.
Well, I mean for a
One
falchion
for you
too.
or?
Yeah.
Oh, Falchion, yes.
I mean, I figured it's a two-handed one, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
there's some
it's a
short
two-handed
bows.
sword.
You want some short bows?
Good.
A
thinking
Falchion is a 2d4.
Okay, I was confusing it with a cutlass. Or wait, no.
Cutlass is a
Cutlass
one-handed
here?
sword.
Yeah, cutlass.
Scimitar.
Yeah, cutlass is basically a scimitar. So you guys, it's evening, and you guys are at the ruined barracks.
I have
That is
a
where we begin.
quick
Over
question.
there, there's a
Okay.
You know
silly putty.
the things
Wanna
you
give me that?
use to put in arrows? I was wondering if I can take one of the things and put in javelins instead.
I knew it.
I just like
A quiver?
Yeah. Yeah.
For javelins.
I'm sure you could, or you could just strap the javelins to your back. Either way, I'm gonna treat it the same way, so it doesn't matter if you want to look cool. I guess more power to you.
Alright.
I mean,
You
a
know,
quiver is only like this big, so it's only gonna hold a couple of javelins.
I was right. We're at
You know, you can
Get
just
like
stick
a-
javelins in your arms and make yourself more.
Especially make a
intimidating.
thing so you have like 8 of them and they just stick up around you.
They just fan
Like a
out.
war fan or something like that. Oh, no.
You guys are at the barracks.
Oh,
We're here.
Wiggins West.
Are we gonna keep going? Are we gonna search the barracks at all, or?
They're
I'll
burned
search
out,
things
aren't they?
out.
And it is night.
Make
Oh.
camp.
Yeah, we
In
should
the
make
middle
camp.
of the war zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a
mean,
war zone anymore.
It's the
We
last
cleared
thing
out
they'll
all.
expect. So on this map, it shows that the,
And we're all
If we-
hurt.
we'll go into a fork, and if we go north, then we'll come to actually towns that aren't destroyed. Otherwise, we're just gonna go to a bunch of ruins if we go west. There you go.
Wow.
Directions.
Towns that would probably be.
You want a night travel?
15.
Yeah, night traveling sounds like a bad idea.
Night traveling is a terrible idea.
Rest up.
True, but
Yeah.
Get our health back somehow by resting.
Yeah.
You gain your level worth of hit points for a night's rest. 2 for everybody else, robot.
Oh, so
did you have any spells left to burn?
I don't remember.
I doubt it.
I think.
Yeah, probably not. We probably use them all.
I probably did.
You guys were roasting spells pretty hard in that battle.
Roasting spells.
I'm one of the reasons
Wait,
why
how many hit
I
points
live.
do we get?
2 points.
I have
One
power
per
attack.
level.
So please is obviously the next one. Right?
15. Hooray!
7. Heal me!
11.
Heal me!
What'd you get for your level?
He's got 24.
Oh, you were negative though.
No.
No, he had 5.
So
Told me
you-
I just got 2 hit points.
No.
And you got your when you leveled, you got your level hit points
So
as
you're
well.
Lying to me.
You didn't regain the hit points you had lost, but you did gain the when you leveled.
Yeah.
So if you gained 12 hit points at your level and you were at 5, you would have been at 17. And then you gained 2 more, you would have been at 19 from the night's rest.
think
So you
it's
guys
right.
are just camping, you're not digging around, nothing like that. Okay.
Okay. Not at night. Yeah.
Are you
I'll,
guys going to set guards?
Yeah,
or
I'll be on guard.
For trees.
You're
I was
Set-
at 9.
set-
I was
at
full
full hit
health.
points.
set
so you
yourselves
have
up
full
there,
hit
Mark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Figure out how he's going to be in his wagon.
Oh, I've got full.
I don't know what happened to all the wagons.
The wagons are probably in the oh, in that box.
They're in the gray
Big one?
box.
Yep. Have a cigarette face. Oh no.
Oh, there's dice in there.
Those. Trace.
There we go. That's
That's it.
plenty.
Wagons west.
Six.
Get it. Don't show them the way of EVAs.
Careful.
Uh,
Thank you.
Jorgendel's gonna stay up.
No, he's sleeping.
That's not Jorgendel. Isn't it?
That's Derpy Dwarf. That's Robot.
Yeah.
We couldn't find Jorgendal's piece, so we used Derpy Dwarf to represent Jorgendal until Robot returned.
He's the other dwarf
Okay,
with
I
the
got you.
hammer. Oh wait, yeah.
He's Tordek, fighter. That's not Tordek.
How many dwarves do you have?
That's not a
There
dwarf
it
at
is,
all.
right there with the hammer.
Right there.
Mark, you're
That's
ridiculous.
Tordek.
I
He's
figured
got
that was a grand
the
cookies. No,
big
not that one.
hammer,
No, not that one.
whereas I know. Whereas the
I'm not
other
talking to
one
you.
has like a hatchet.
Yeah, mind your own business.
He's got a hammer.
Because it's hammer time. Thank you very much.
I'll be up in the tower.
Just did.
I'll be sleeping.
I'll be pacing around muttering that I wish I had something to drink. Ollie will be
I had
waiting
him a
furiously.
glass or like a thing of orc's blood. Here, you can drink this.
Shut up.
Orc's blood.
Yeah.
Trust no orc. Never trust an orc!
I'll do 3 damage to Jory.
Alright,
do
Jorgendal
three
and
damage?
Jory are staying up.
Yep.
Roll listens.
Hot damn. Probably should have had
You don't hear
the one that actually has listen stay up, but whatever.
It's 13.
I know.
I rolled a date, okay? I'm sorry.
That's alright. I'm just curious what Ross's roll is.
12.
12 and 13. A couple hours pass pretty uneventfully, and then in the night, it's distant, but you can hear orc horns in the distance.
Great.
Yes, that's just I do nothing.
Super
Or your-
upbeat.
It's just like a jazz, like.
Alright, I'll go down and
Everybody's
knock on
It's
what's
like
his
tastes
face's
super serious.
door.
Ollies?
Yeah, Ollie's. There we go.
Alright.
Hello? Are
I'm
you
assuming
baiting?
you're gonna knock hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't wake him up.
I'm wrapping presents.
Breaks the.
Well, Caravan
He
probably
gets up.
would,
He's
so.
he's obviously in the tired, just like the well, what's the problem type.
Orc horns off in the distance.
Better there than here.
Who's coming to us?
Okay,
How's
goodbye.
he gonna come now?
Couple more hours
be,
pass.
just be warned.
Okay.
I want to be on alert.
Yeah, don't tell us though. We don't need
Yeah.
to know.
Go ahead.
I told him first because we have to protect him, so. You know, I'll go around to everyone saying,
Can we get everybody up? Thanks.
yeah.
Wake up!
Everyone that be on guard.
Are we waking everybody up?
Yeah, he's gonna let
I'm
everyone
just telling
know
you guys there's orc horns,
in the
so just be
distance.
warned.
Yeah, Tom and Joe doesn't wake up.
This is my roll to keep sleeping. I rolled a 9. Shit.
Everybody's gonna
20,
try to
so-
sleep.
It's like real life.
Yeah!
I'll go back and
Locked
post.
out.
Kevin
like
stays
I'm
up all
tired
night
from all
and
those
he's dead
spell
tired
days.
the next day.
This is gonna happen tonight.
Fucking Jory waking me up.
My cleric will get up now.
That was really hard.
Wait.
I get
She'll watch over here.
one more base attack. One more. 42.
Everybody else staying asleep.
Yep.
in the trust. All right, the 3 that are up, roll listens.
I'm handing some dice. Good.
God, Mark.
I'm not
Here.
prepared.
You can use my brown dice.
This dice sucks already.
Well, I know what Mark's getting for Christmas next year.
I have dice. I just forgot them again.
Roll 11.
I got 8.
mine was a
8.
7. So,
You're staying up too.
well, he woke me up. I didn't want to wake up, but he woke me up.
Okay, and you're staying
You
up.
just
This
stayed
is
up.
like a while
When
left.
he woke me up, I was like, I keep trying to go back to sleep, but I
Okay.
You're 6 there?
So you're like
Like
me
real life.
anytime I wake up. Got it.
6.
I rolled a 20 to stay asleep, so I was asleep.
Your bag of wonders. I really don't think I need any. Wait.
I'm sorry, Mark. Did you roll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he
9.
got
I
a
didn't hear
9.
that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait. 8. Sorry, 8.
As the night progresses, you can hear more war horns in the distance.
They sound closer.
Yeah, do they
No,
sound
they don't
like-
sound any closer.
It's the other town further up that's probably getting killed.
Yeah.
And
Fine
we're
with that. It's
sleeping.
not
That's
us.
fine.
So,
So we're about halfway through the night.
You're probably greater than halfway through the night.
I'm gonna swip. Jorganel's gonna go to sleep, and Tom and Joel's gonna wake up.
Swap.
Yep.
I'll roll my bedroll on top of the thing and go to bed.
You're gonna sleep up top. Probably a waste. Sure, you're the one who's thinking this out. All right, who's up still?
I got up.
All right, whoever's up, roll listens.
18.
22.
10.
I got an 18.
19.
All right. Once again, you can hear the horns. They're still in the distance, not getting any closer.
I take all
Okay.
14
At this
cells.
point, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll let people know that I think it's will be fine.
Did you?
No.
Tom and Joel's gonna stay up,
I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna throw
Just fine.
falchions.
lightly strumming my lute.
Mobility.
Gonna eat animal cracker.
He's eating animal crackers.
Stacked up in the wheel there over.
Yeah.
So his
Fantasy version of animal crackers.
Hardtack. Got it.
This is so much fun.
Look at me, I can throw javelins. Why do I throw
I'm sure it is.
Woohoo!
Twiddle your goop.
For those people who stayed up, the remainder of the evening it goes much the same. You can hear the horns in the distance, but they never
Get
approach.
closer.
You hear it tapping
And
coming from
about
us.
45 minutes before the sun
Right.
starts to rise, it slowly dies off. So it's morning.
So is this like D-Day where they just have a roving band that comes around and
It's
makes
super bouncy.
fire water?
Threw a ball at me. I was like, is this part of his play?
So Ollie gets up
Bounce on the table if you can.
and
Oh, God.
begins to prepare his wagon. And he says that we have to hurry. We aren't far from 8 silos. We'll reach that during, in the next day. And that's our final goal.
They're all dead.
8 silos.
Well, that's not asking.
Everyone's
What
gonna be
happens
dead.
when they're all dead?
He has faith that 8 silos still stands.
Which direction were those ones you guys were talking
Yeah, pull out
about?
that map.
Taking the road.
Why
The
don't we
one
check
road
the
that we're
scroll?
on.
8 silos.
Eight
Just
silos.
wondering, you know.
So we're just going up the
pretty
road.
Which way would those horns coming from?
So yeah, we're
Yeah.
avoiding all the dead kids.
Oh yeah. Well, they're dead.
Pretty sure you had faith
They're already
that this
dead.
place was still standing too.
Yeah.
And there's Jorkton off to the west, or the North Road to the north. Hence the name.
No, this barrack is it? Wait, is there any?
8 silos.
I'm gonna take like a real quick,
We're here.
like 10 minutes to scroll through it.
We're there.
Um,
We're there.
most of the buildings that were
Yeah,
built
thanks.
of wood are
You got that.
just smoldering embers. You know, they're. You know, some of the walls, the brick buildings, the walls are crumbling. The central hall, the walls are still up, but the roof is gone, and the interior is pretty well destroyed.
Is there any stores that they may have buried? Sometimes they bury
I'll go in
stores.
City Hall
You can
real
say
quick.
no, but
I mean, given his quick 10 minutes travel, it looks like it was pretty well cleaned out. It also, given the lack of current fire, it probably fell. It wasn't like it fell yesterday.
okay.
Okay.
Question. Like just looking around, am I seeing any corpses of the people who are supposed to like be here, like the good guys? Do we see any non-orc corpses?
You do not.
I lost.
They ate them.
Hey, eat them. They got away.
They retreated into 8 silos.
Made them into orcs.
All right, so Ollie has his wagon ready.
Covered them in mud.
Okay.
He's
I'll go
impatiently awaiting.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Wake me up.
Before
Wake
you
me
go,
up.
go.
Leave me hanging around like a
He
yo-yo.
needs to be on rear watch.
But this is a rear.
I like watching the rear.
Put it in the back side. There you
Put him down.
Shit covered wagon.
Jory gets to ride with
That's how
Rob
you
in the
do
middle
it.
wagon.
I shit off the edge. I don't shit in it. God.
Yeah, but it's shit
All right, so you depart the site and travel along. The road is fairly decent.
Hanging out there pretty far. You're hanging out there far enough.
You leave at 6 in the morning ish,
It just takes
and
one
as
grade.
noon
That's what I need.
approaches,
I can lean out
you
just
can
like-
see a city on the horizon, a fairly large city.
Okay.
Everybody roll a will save.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah. I'm with you.
No, you're not.
Kevin rolls a 15.
12. 7.
Will
2.
is
19.
this one.
Oh.
13.
16.
And
Oh, hey, yeah, I have 2 characters.
Oh yeah.
19.
42.
11,
15.
11 and 14.
all right.
16.
As you approach the city,
I start crying.
on the walls, it's a walled city, fairly large. On the walls, there's armored knights, archers, manning the parapets.
They don't look orcish.
They do not look orcish.
That's good. That's good for us.
And as the wagon approaches, the first wagon approaches the gate, the guards there on the ground, 2 of them immediately move back to the door and signal for it to be opened. And the gate is opened. As you ride through the gate, Ollie immediately moves his wagon to the lead and says to follow him. And you travel through a pretty basic city. The streets are really empty though. And he continues down the main road and stops in front of a tavern
Oh boy.
with the signpost says the Cracked Cask. It has a cask of ale with ale spilling out of it on the sign in front of it. As he reins up and the rest of the wagon rein up, he gets off the front of the wagon, goes into the wagon proper, and comes back out with a pouch. Obviously very heavy.
It's like dragging it.
Well, not that heavy. But he calls to you all to receive your payment.
Nice.
And as you approach him, he's thanking you for the protection. And while this is happening, an older man comes out of the front of the tavern and calls inside the tavern.
push more weight to the front of that line.
And says, Francis, Ollie's here.
Money.
And 3 other men come out and just take the wagons, and they travel up along towards the back where the stables for the tavern, and it's an inn and tavern would be. So the wagons have disappeared from view. So Ollie just goes down the line and pays you guys.
Good game, good game, good game, good game.
How much money do I got?
Nobody remembers what they're getting paid for this? 1 gold piece.
I know that I bargained for more.
It was 100 gold pieces each.
100.
You get 2 gold pieces.
100.
One whole.
Once he's done paying you, Ollie follows with the old man, and they go around where the wagons went, basically.
Oh boy. 100 gold pieces each.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We're all probably in medium load now.
Actually, 50 gold pieces equals 1 pound. So 100 gold pieces will be 2 pounds.
2 pounds of gold. Very good,
Now I
Jory.
have 3 pounds of
It
gold.
doesn't seem right.
Well, like in real life, depends on how big the gold pieces are. If they're really,
Gold's really heavy and dense.
well, I mean, if the coins are this big,
They're
it's gonna be-
magically light.
I'm not kidding, but I mean, yeah.
Magically
I-
light.
Well,
That
I know.
if you look in the thing for the conversion, it says for 1 pound of each thing, and if you go down to gold,
I'm
it
just
says,
arguing with you because I want you to be upset.
Yeah, no, I understand. I know exactly where you got it because that's how I figured it out too. How much is a pound of gold? Oh, it's this much. Well, that gold coin's conversion factor.
And it isn't. It means I get 200 gold.
So you guys are all now inside the city.
We're
You're
inside
standing
the
on the
city.
streets.
I'm gonna look for an armor shop.
There's no real traffic on the streets,
I'm gonna go look for an
and
armor
most
shop.
of the buildings surrounding you are the windows are boarded up, the doors are boarded up, and they look pretty vacant.
Tomadril and Jorgendal step into the tavern. Hello.
I'm also gonna go into the tavern.
Hammer
All right.
man.
I'm gonna go look for an armor or blacksmith
Yeah.
or something.
I'm gonna go back to the knights and
Where's
see
your
if they
bard
need
going in the tavern too?
Oh yeah.
to
That's
hire
with that.
anyone for guard.
3 of
Really
your
good
bestest
at
friends,
chopping
2 of
down
your
trees.
bestest friends are going in the
Yay!
Plus-
Traveling
To the knights
team.
for guard, seeing if they need employment for guards.
All right, we've still got 5 characters with
Well,
the attack.
this one,
Oh, that's Rob.
Rob.
Rob is just gonna follow Jorgendal, and he's gonna follow Ross because I have his character sheet here, but
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to act based on what the bulk of the group does.
All of it.
All right.
Guys,
Everyone's
Alright.
going to the bar.
So
I'm
no,
not going to the
he's
bar.
not.
Oh, he's-
I'm doing my own thing.
So
Wandering
Robot,
the city alone.
Yeah.
as you
Good.
walk along the street, 2 guards are walking down the street, and they walk up to you and, kind of get in your way to stop you. And they ask you, what's your purpose in town?
To get some armor.
To get some armor.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a scepter year.
They say, most of the shopkeepers have packed up and left. At least the smart ones have.
Right.
How did you get here?
Came in town
I love
with
this
the caravan that just
Tavern
came
got
in.
for Christmas.
He doesn't really know.
Huh?
At that, they obviously perk up. You must be talking about Ollie's caravan.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you weathered the entire high road, you should go see the king. He's always looking for more guards or assistants.
More money.
New quest started.
More money. Alright, I'll go back to the tavern. Tell them about this.
Okay, well, Robot's gonna arrive at the tavern in a little while once you guys have. Jory,
Yeah.
you encounter much similar. You walk down the road back to the gates, and the guards say, if you're looking to assist, go to the castle, schedule a meeting with the
First
King.
reaction was, look at an axe.
Well, with the captain of the guard there.
Okay.
He'll determine where you're best
Level 15 guards and you get
needed.
Alright, I'll go there then.
The guards are dressed like
Okay.
trees, Jordan.
Okay, so Jory is heading for
Straight to the palace.
the palace. Robot's coming back to meet you guys. Those of you who enter the the tavern. As you enter, the tavern is remarkably empty.
Damn it.
There's only a seasoned middle-aged man with a sword behind the bar.
He's got it out. Just like,
Oh, seasoned middle-aged man behind the bar?
Yep.
Okay,
Jory
I
dies. Wait, what?
I try to like slide up to the bar with my elbow on the bar, just going like this. The Tomadrone will be like, "Hey, friend." I roll a 9 to do that.
All right. So you move
back
up to the bar.
face.
Yeah. You smack your face into the bar. Hey, friend.
Did it, but it was not very
And
smooth.
I'm going to use my bardic knowledge to do the things that bardic knowledge does, which is pretty much everything in terms of gathering new information.
Magic.
Well, you can find out random stuff.
Unless you're plus you perform, usually. Or you level.
Bardic knowledge? No. Bardic knowledge is
Knowledge.
D20 roll plus your bard level, I believe.
Bardic knowledge, int mod plus bard level.
Or int mod. Yeah.
So that's 2 plus 2, so 23.
Okay.
Minus 2 carry the
You, based on bardic knowledge, you know that 8 Silos was once a very distinguished place for farming goods from the kingdom.
thus.
You know, lots of your basic workforce there was farmers and the support staff needed for farming.
Hence the name. Is there any place to get supplies around here?
Are you gonna try to strike up a conversation with the man?
Yep.
The man basically says that you know, everybody has left that that has a brain. I'm too old to make a run for it. Siege is basically imminent. But he does suggest that your other option to leaving the city would be to go see the king, who's currently paying top dollar for any mercenaries.
Oh, you don't say.
I rolled a nat 20 for a knowledge nobility. Like, just what do I know about this guy?
The king would normally not be here. He would be in the actual capital
Okay.
if the war wasn't going on.
This was the capital taken.
Magic.
The capital is in the far west.
Okay.
Not on our map.
It looks beautiful.
I'll ask the old guy if the king's here, then what happened to the capital.
The capital fell early. Some say it was subterfuge. Some say it was just revolt. What you know is the king was very well liked by the masses.
Okay.
He looked like the worst superhero in the world.
Like Pube Man.
Beautiful.
You look warm. Tickle your face.
He's so red.
It's so warm in there.
Ugh.
Drogonville gets a drink, at least one.
So you're gonna ask for a drink.
Yep.
Says, ale's a fine commodity currently in the city. It's a gold piece.
Yeah, he's cool with it.
Okay.
One gold.
He
piece.
doesn't
He
care.
kind of, as he turns
One
around,
mug.
he kind of grumbles and he's I'll go see what I can find.
He's not happy about giving away the ale for any more money.
Yeah.
What a rip off. One gold piece for.
He's got needs, man.
Yeah.
Drogonville's got needs. Perhaps there's need of a court bard.
I don't think so, since he doesn't have
Good
a
idea.
capital.
What are the benefits?
Doesn't really have a port right
Go
now.
find
Logic
out.
doesn't apply to Drogonville. It's just, this man needs me.
I'm needed.
Yep. To the keep.
Alright, I
To the
told
keep.
them I'm on my way. There, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all
As
done.
you guys exit the tavern, you'll bump into Jory just for simplicity's sake, who's made it back from the gate.
We're roving back.
You make your way up the road, and it's fairly obvious, just given the amount of guards, that there's a large household with a courtyard in front
That's gotta be what the king's
that the
saying.
king is obviously using as his base of operations. As you pass through the outer gates into the courtyard, 2 soldiers step out and just ask why you're here.
We're just looking for some work. You heard
We'd
the
like
king.
to seek counsel.
I heard your king is in need of a court bard. I have come to say it is need. Exactly what I say to him.
And we get shot. They have
You
cannons.
get
Um,
a sword to your throat.
The senior of the two guards says the king is always looking for some good mercenaries, but we'll let him decide. We'll escort you there.
Okay, cool.
And you start heading across the courtyard. Give me just a general walking order. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be double file.
I'm up front.
I will be rear guard. Oh yeah.
He's
right in
gonna
front
be
of
in the
Kevin so
middle.
you can guard
You
my
need to
rear.
be kind
Put
of.
guy up front. I don't want
Jorgen's
to. I
still
don't want him
sitting
near me. He stole the mug. He just.
Yep.
You paid a gold piece for fucking ale. You could take the mug.
Right? Told you that was a
You just
ripoff.
got 100 of them. That's 100 ales.
There! Good enough. But they're going
He
this way.
measures his wealth and how much ale he can drink.
Yep.
You didn't know that.
Well, normally
As you walk through the courtyard,
Showered in arrows. and
who's
he'll die.
around there? I choose you, Mark's cleric. A man who was kind of standing off to the edge of the courtyard walks up to you and reaches for your hand and says, "Surely one powerful enough to meet the king has coin to spare for a lowly citizen trying to flee east. Please, I beg of you, I only need a few coins to get basic provisions for the journey for my family and myself." And he holds out his hand.
Sure, I'll give him 3 coins.
Damn. 3 gold? Really?
Yep. I'm a traveler. I don't care.
Can I overhear?
I
Or
mean-
listen.
Well, you're like right next to me, so I would hope you hear.
Yeah.
Where's it?
I do it
Clerk?
right.
Where am I?
I roll
I'm
11.
here.
As you give him the coins, he his eyes get really big, and he thanks you. He's bowing and he steps back and heads for the exit from the.
You just impressed a god, probably.
You should have given him like 3 copper. God.
How much you give him? 3?
3
How
gold.
many?
3 gold.
Oh,
I mean, we did get
That's
100 gold.
that's a shitload of money.
Yeah.
It is.
As we pass the tavern on the way out,
It's like more money than he makes in a year.
I hope I see him drunk. Oh, that'd be great. I got 3 whole ales.
I'm saying, like, I'm one of these people
And the
that-
guards continue. They continue. You were only delayed for a moment, so you just kind of stay. And as you're ushered into the house, and you enter kind of what was probably an entertaining space, but appears now to be kind of a wartime throne room. It's not a throne, it's just a wooden chair, sits a middle-aged man. He appears pretty downtrodden and concerned. He has a series of scars on his cheek. None of them are fresh, but they haven't fully healed either. And in his chair, he's not sitting in typical dress garb. He's in his armor. It's obviously a little bit battered from battle.
Go ahead and move me to the front.
And as you approach him, he greets you. He says, "Thank you for coming. Although our forces have battled valiantly, we lose ground every moment. Before winter, my army seemed to be drawn even with the forces of Lord Shackleton. We'd even gained ground in the fall. But as the forces dug in for winter, Shackleton's forces continued to push. They fought tirelessly and to the death. Our forces swore they were the undead, but that's ridiculous. They seemed to always be well supplied and ready to fight. As winter set in, our forces were ground down. We lost territory every day, and even as we moved in tactical retreat, they pushed us. To make what matters worse, the wicked races came down from the mountains in the south, raiding our towns, killing our civilians. I had no choice but to beg the people to flee the land to the east, in hopes they would make that port at Goldenwood Delta. I sent payment enough to ensure any who arrived would be able to flee, and set up safe haven with Lord Wrath in his realms. This is what I would ask of you. Take this writ east to Goldenwood Delta, find a ship, and deliver it to Lord Wrath. While he is a good soul, I fear he may not be prepared for so many refugees, and want to ensure he knows what's going on here and accepts my people."
I say that's nice and all, but I hear you need a court bard. I stole my loot.
He rolls his eyes.
Okay, so Ross is speaking for you guys.
Whoa.
I'll say, well,
Hey,
sure.
Yeah. No.
All right.
No.
No.
His
Hey,
response to you, Ross.
Son of a.
Currently, my army's in tatters. Several squads of Royal Rangers are hampering the advance of Shackleton's main force, but they'll be here by the end of the week at the latest. I've sent my finest Royal Guards north, hoping they'll keep the northern roads open for any who have not yet escaped, but this will not last long. As you may or may not know, the city is not nearly so well defended as it appears. The Royal Mages have cast illusions upon these walls, and even now only a handful of squads still remain here with me. I will depart myself in 3 days for the east, but must remain here to give my people the best opportunities for survival. Thank the gods for the resistance that has popped up in the southwest hills, as it has kept the monsters in the south from destroying the garrison on the great east-west road from falling, which has allowed goods to continue to make their way here. But that, too, will only hold for so long.
Okay.
Also, I don't need a court bard.
Damn it!
Let's go.
Paladin's gonna introduce himself, saying,
I'll do it.
myself and the cleric are from. What did we decide on the name?
You had given it a name.
Yeah.
Lumea.
Yep.
And as you may or may not know, we are tasked with undead hunting.
We're specialized.
So if the rumors of undead are true, we want to help in that area.
We'll rid the lands from the evil.
While I appreciate the offer, I fear the masses that approach the it's not the castle, I'm sorry. That approach the city now are far too numerous for just a few to handle. Go now, as I must continue to discuss strategy to slow the Black Tide's advance. Feel free to stop down at the armory. Although most of its treasures have been emptied and sent east long ago, there may be something left that's worthwhile to a band of adventurers such as yourselves. As he's saying this, he pulls out a piece of parchment and scrawls something on it, and then seals it with his royal signet and hands it to you, Kevin. This ensures you can enter the vault upon your arrival. Show it to Samuel. He'll be in the main antechamber in the basement. He's far too hard-headed to have fled, and I pray he doesn't pay for this loyalty with his life. Now off with you. You have much to do and very little time to accomplish it. And the guards step out to escort you guys out.
I'm going to say as I'm being ushered, thank you, Your Highness. We appreciate this very much. And you must remember that Tomadrill, the lyrical miracle, accepts this gracious boon with honors. And
Please ignore him. Just don't listen to him right
he's
now.
flourishing my cloak as I'm going up, trying to
ignore
play.
So thank you, Your Majesty, and
Ignore this bumbling idiot.
Throw me your pencil, Mark. You can have it back in just a second. I'm just gonna...
Good throw.
everybody start whipping pencils at him.
We've got two.
Before I leave, I'll say, may Heronius guard you, or something like that.
It's pretty.
Oh, it's like a little flower.
You can keep that.
Pick up pottery.
I found more pencils, so you can keep that one if you want.
Yeah, we have more pencils. You can keep that pencil.
If not, we'll just throw more at you.
Seriously, that could happen.
He's scrawling you a note.
Or Shackleton, that sounds kind of restrictive. I was gonna
Rusty
say.
Shackleton.
Shut up.
It's just
That's
the
a
way you
whole-
like it.
All while he's saying that, that's all I can think of, just a pun. Just going
The
along.
guards direct you basically to the way into the basement, and you're walking down this hallway if you want to draw that, Mark.
60.
At the end of the hallway, there's a branch that shoots out to the east, which is the 5-foot hall.
Should I do in the middle, or is this the entrance here?
The what's on that's the entrance.
Okay.
And then straight ahead of you is a large door, slightly open.
Peer into it. Creak it open more and peer.
Wide enough just for two people, 2 rows of people to walk on.
Everybody roll a spot for people, Mark.
Oh, yay.
Oh.
One.
I horribly fail at this spot.
I literally rolled a 1.
Yeah,
I don't
you
see shit.
see nothing.
In fact, I ran into the wall and hurt myself.
Okay.
It needs
20 as well.
Yeah, I realize that.
Hold on. You can. Let's see here.
We'll do it right here.
What is
It's a
it?
better place for it.
Wisdom?
Alright.
Do you want some napkins?
No.
That worked.
Well, then it is actually just a 1.
It's a letter
Do I
race,
get
so
a
you know.
0? Do I get a negative?
Yeah, he found that
I
out.
use my finger.
And some saliva.
Gross, why is your finger wet?
Actually,
Lots of reasons.
Spin it around.
He's next to
It's
Marcus.
just like this.
There's a thing of water if you're doing a wet down in there.
Right?
It's exactly backwards now.
Oh, this is the exact opposite of the way it was?
I think
I'm
so,
sorry.
Yeah,
Didn't realize that.
it's alright.
So, did anybody roll a spot of 22 or higher?
Oh god, no.
No.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled the opposite of that.
Yeah, because now we're walking that way, right?
Rolled a negative
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. He wants to be at the
I'm
back.
impressed.
Hey guy, what do you call a stormtrooper? A first-year stormtrooper with speech impediment.
What?
A Wookiee.
That was, wow. That was my purr of delight.
As you
Told you it was
approach
a
the
good
door, you get to about where you're at, and there's a brilliant flash of light.
The undead are already here.
Oh god.
Door.
Oh,
Okay.
makes sense.
Do I not notice it?
Wait, we should
Everybody saw the
Oh.
flash of light.
I rolled a 1 or a 0 for a spot, or 1.
Yeah, one.
Wait, my
want
spot
the
is
same
1, so I
No,
rolled
that's
a 2.
garbage.
Okay, I just wondered if it.
I didn't
if
have
something
the
in
map handy. I just
It's a little.
I just needed pieces.
Okay.
That's not a trait.
Well, it is now.
It's a whelp.
Well, I
It's
want
an
it.
imp.
I still want it.
That's what it is. But
Still want it. Cast some fireballs and shit.
Tyrion Lannister comes through the door.
after the flash, the creatures that you see standing there, they're kind of humanoid-looking creatures. They're squat and blubbery, almost hairless bodies, with pale, sickly flesh and a slack mouth full of small fangs.
Hot.
Gross.
So hot.
So give me initiative.
I charge.
We're gonna start with you guys since Belleville's
Bad
gone.
noise.
Nice. 16.
16.
You should
Robot.
have made this hallway a little bit bigger.
12.
Belleville, did you roll?
9.
Jory,
15.
Banger.
Mark, your rogue,
11.
and your cleric.
6.
Rob? Oh, that's me. Kevin.
25.
Tabby.
18.
Ross, your bard.
21.
And your fighter.
9.
I'm wasting them. No, I'm just wasting them.
Stop touching
I have
the
improved
guy.
initiative.
Oh,
To
did I give you
defeat.
4 or 5?
Yeah, 4. I had a +1 already.
Oh, shit.
I gotta be in the front. I gotta go first.
I'm gonna go first. Go fast.
And you're in the back.
Sanic?
Yeah, I am in the back.
He didn't make this hallway big enough.
I was standing up front.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
No, I'm up front. You know what? Let's just swap the
That's
spots.
No.
Whatever that is.
Just getting it sorted so I have an initiative order here. Kevin, you act first. Oh, son of
I'm going down this way. I go down this little hallway here
a... Okay.
for my first move action.
Alright.
And then,
Should I draw more? Or is it just a hallway still?
It's just a hallway. Continue.
how long does it go? Do I see the end of it?
It goes a ways.
Okay. Decide not to go that way about myself when I come back.
Alright.
Huh?
I have low light.
I suppose I can
Dark
like
vision, so.
start trying to push my way towards the front and share space with somebody.
You could if you
I'm up
wanted.
front, though.
I do have like
really
2 more
nice.
movement.
Is it pretty dark down here?
There's
Are we surrounded?
lamps in the hallway, but it's
I love
Put
the
him
dim.
in the
Do I
front.
smell the enemy? Can I smell them?
Can
Let me to the front.
Smells
They are
like,
very stinky, I believe.
Sounds like moist navel.
I mean, I recognize as a player what they are, but metagame I can't really. I know what they are.
They look like fecal matter. if it were living.
Are they all poop snakes?
Demons and Nurgle.
Goddamn Nurgle, how do you get into this game?
Game.
Gross. That's
And,
how, that's how we got in the game.
Nurgle's got needs too.
Movement.
A billion.
20. That one you just picked up, Mark, move up to straight ahead, right there,
Oh god.
and it will attack whoever's right next to it.
Me.
You made a friend.
No.
Well, you don't do anything.
It doesn't critically miss.
Hey, you're lucky.
Yeah.
The imp, as it were, not the dragon, is going to move into the same square.
Okay, so that was. Oh, that's right.
Not the
No,
dragon.
not the
Oh, I thought
dragon.
you meant that was.
It's an imp, but it's not a dragon.
Yeah, so is that the one you want to move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I called it. a
Into the
dragon.
same square as the succubus.
It's a goddamn succubus.
Are they little? They
It's a
wee little?
goddamn.
They're small, and they also fight effectively by sharing the same square. But
Oh, God.
I'm going to guess that 5 isn't going to, 6 isn't going to hit you.
No.
Did they laugh maniacally going?
And on the other column, you have move almost there, one back from that. That one, move that one up. Robot, I'm gonna guess that a 12 does not hit you.
No.
Tomadrill.
How far in front? I can't even see where I am.
Right
You're
there.
here.
I'm trying to.
He's here.
I'm in your square. I'm trying to move past you to get up there.
Okay. Move me, like, just to back a few. And I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights.
We're gonna club now.
I have such a headache right now.
Is that true or just?
It's just all the flashing lights.
Oh, okay.
They're going off.
A bunch of us going to have a seizure.
Tabby.
Someone dropped to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Withdraw.
Use a withdraw action. That way
Oh.
you don't take attacks of opportunity from them.
With drag.
Yeah.
So you can move up to double your movement and withdraw. So you can move all the way to the
You're gonna
back.
war axe.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Move it there.
Fuck that.
Tap one on.
The other note, that one, move it into the same square as that one. 16 hit your robot.
No.
Good
Guy,
thing I
you're up.
moved.
Guy Le Scherf.
You're shaky.
Tickle him with your beard.
Down, please. Oh my god. Beard should not be used that way. Shouldn't be
It was kind of orgasmic.
I am going to. I'm gonna move back to
Stun done.
here.
Oh, Wookie.
That's a good name.
I'm just gonna kind of. I'm gonna get my longsword ready.
Okay.
Shoot through people.
He has the feet.
I thought he had
Yeah,
a
precise
You have
shot.
precise
I
shot?
do have a precise shot.
Shoot
So you can
through.
shoot?
You can shoot
Oh,
through.
and I wouldn't take a penalty for that? then?
No.
Okay, well I'll shoot. I'll move
That's
back to
house
there.
rules, so.
Okay, I'll move back to there and then shoot.
But see, you can literally shoot through people, so you're doing damage to everyone in the line.
Yeah.
Piercing shot.
I'm gonna do this little.
Okay, the little guy.
You're gonna do him.
All right.
Gross.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Now the worst part is, I looked in the book for movement. I had it written down here. Oh, son of a bitch.
16.
I forgot something at the beginning of this, but you guys all succeeded on your saves on their... They have an aura of fear, but I'm just assuming you guys all saved. 16 does not hit. Jury!
Great.
How big is my great axe?
7.5 feet.
You can like put it in front of you and
I'm gonna take out a javelin.
Okay.
Is that a move?
Drawing an item, yes.
Okay.
It's not like you're digging it out of a backpack. It's just drawing a weapon.
I'll throw it.
At? I'm going to assume either the imp or the succubus piece there, or
No, actually, no, I'm not gonna throw it. I'm gonna
that's not you.
move
not you.
5.
That's you just move Bell.
It's not you.
Oh, that's not me?
That's you.
Oh, okay. And then I'll stab something.
You're gonna stab it with the javelin.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the penalty for using the javelin as a melee weapon.
Technically, it's a short spear.
No, a javelin is not at all a short spear.
Well, I have 11 javelins and a short spear. 4 short spears.
You could use short spears.
Okay.
Short spears are totally different than a javelin.
Okay, well, I'll
A
do
javelin, you're trying to use a javelin as a melee weapon, you take a -4.
They're
Oh.
they're like wobbly.
Yeah, javelins are more.
It's like the Olympic throwing thing.
Yeah, they're not quite that wobbly in D&D, but
Right.
Yeah, they're meant to be used once and then never
they're-
again.
javelins are meant to be thrown. Short spears can be thrown,
Did you?
but they're more speary.
With the short spear, can I do it two-handed?
You want to use it two-handed? That's fine. Whatever.
So, a question, by the way, while he's doing that.
Yes.
You
The
probably end up
detect evil, what does that
using
do
it for-
specifically? Like,
Depends on how long you hold it.
Well, I mean, like, does it just show that hey, they're evil,
It will show evil.
and that's it? Or, like, is there more to it than that? Is what I'm wondering.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
There is and there isn't. The first round, you can detect the presence or absence of evil. The
Okay.
second round, you hold it. You can detect the number of evil auras in the area.
Okay.
Third round, you can sense the power and location of each aura.
That could be handy. Okay, that's what I wondered.
I'm sorry, did you make your attack?
Oh, no, I'm gonna rage too.
Okay,
Before I
that's
make my attack.
completely
Up to you.
square.
Is that trees?
Just hit yourself in the crotch. Ah! Hard is this pain?
20 to hit.
And which one were you attacking? I'm sorry.
The one running in front of me.
The succubus or
two
the
of them
imp?
in that
There's
square.
2 in that square.
Succubus
oh,
or the imp?
the
It's
Yeah,
either
pay
or.
attention.
succubus.
Okay.
The succubus,
Yep.
20 will hit.
I don't even know what piece.
15 damage.
And that will kill it. You can remove the succubus if you want.
I'm gonna die.
Send that back to me.
I'm gonna die.
God, you suck at throwing.
That's as good of a spot as any.
You never seen Mark try to play sports?
It's true.
No, but I'm also really bad at them. But I still do better.
No. We took Mark disc golfing one time. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh, wait.
You can't throw frisbees.
What's that?
Can't throw frisbees.
Poop
Yes,
monster?
you
That one
Poop monster.
shot.
Move it into the
Right
square
around
with
the
the
corner.
imp. Jory, you can take your attack of opportunity should you so choose.
Okay.
Nothing beats beer disc golf.
That was pretty goddamn fun.
19.
See, I can
19 will
completely
hit.
distracted
Um,
playing with this and still know what the fuck's going on.
Mark
18.
home party.
18 will also. Wait, 18 will not hit.
Oh
Let's go to
god.
Taco John's.
Eat a bunch of food.
Poop monster
And-
has more than
Yeah.
Oh,
20.
so, no, sorry. It is 19 because I don't take a -1.
Right.
So, it
Okay, then you hit.
okay.
19.
For that
15 again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm going to assume 23 will probably hit you.
Yes.
Oh god.
For
How about that?
47.
5 damage.
Okay.
And a fort save.
Jory.
Because you're now diseased.
Robots!
It's instant
Yeah.
acting poison.
Swing.
2d10 plus
The one that
2
tried to hit
damage.
me.
There's 2 that tried to hit you.
A little
the
one and a
that
big one.
Got closer.
The one that you hate more.
They're sharing the same square. You get a small one or a big one.
The second one.
This one?
Whatever the
Sure.
second one that attacked me
Okay,
was.
that's the
Hand
little
me a
one.
Fresca,
Okay.
Jory. Not a new. Oh shit, there's Fresca?
Yeah, okay.
Mark, your rogue's
Yeah.
up.
I'll take a Fresca. I haven't had one of those.
Rogue's
for a
up.
while.
You're all the way back
I'm
there.
gonna hide
I rolled a 2.
in a hallway full of lights.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Which one?
We got
Well, at least it's
you
like
could-
strobing.
Yeah, if it's like Stroy can hide in the shadow of other
Blend with
people.
a crowd. Every strobe you just see moving closer, like. Oh. Go this way.
Good treat.
Sakis.
Straw.
First bet 2.
Is it just? Can I see?
Right,
I'll
was
turn
gonna
on.
Say,
Wait, wait.
my Fresca's not for anyone else. Put it all back.
Yeah, I thought about that, but whatever.
to get stuck with mine.
It's too late in the game for that.
You're getting them out of the way.
I guess. Okay,
No,
wait.
I'm not. I roll
I'm
them all the
gonna.
time.
Before I do that, I'll let my cleric know what I'm doing. I'm saying I'm
Okay,
gonna go
sure.
this way. I'll use my where I'll light my
Going
hood
this
lantern.
You're gonna light your hooded lantern and then move.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right there. I will continue.
Is
the
a hooded
hallway
lantern
shortly.
like a euphemism for a penis? An uncircumcised penis?
The
Yeah.
the devil, which is at the very back, Mark.
I'm up already.
Robot, you'll get an attack of opportunity on him.
Hell yeah.
Move him right up there. In that square. So there's 3 of them in that square now. Ow.
21.
21 will hit.
Woo! I hit things.
Cool and crisp makes me taste. Makes me feel like a lady.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta turn it so that it shines the camera just right. Advertise
Fresca. It is great in your mouth.
Not advertised. Not paid by Fresca. by the way.
12 hit
I
you.
think they probably get behind it. Their marketing's pretty shit.
Belleville.
The best part was he was looking at the mic.
Yeah.
Not even-
Yeah.
Oh, the cameras are pointing down. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, no, that one.
Yeah.
Poop monster again.
Mike's got great resolution.
I was just waiting for him to be open.
It's efficient.
You just always wait for that.
21.
21 will hit the poop monster.
5.
And that will kill the poop monster.
You're not allowed to throw things.
Rapid shot is -2 to your attack, correct?
Ooh, nice save.
That's on another character sheet.
Rapid shot, it has to be at the same target.
Same target, gotcha. Okay.
Many shot
Many shot.
can be at multiple targets.
Gotcha.
Multi-mini rapid shot.
Ross, Jorgendahl's up.
Can I charge anything? Without drawing like an insane amount of attacks?
You could charge into a sharing a square, but that would be the only charge you could do. You would draw an insane number of attacks.
We can do a
Okay.
credit card check
You would
first.
draw four, and be sharing a square, so you'd take a penalty.
Oh, so
carry.
they got it mashed up over there pretty
Yep,
good.
they got it
Yeah.
mashed up.
Move me back to where Mark is.
That's not
follow
him.
the mark.
That's Kevin.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. Tordek.
Anyone else is also dead?
No.
Sneaky digger users.
Running back really quick.
The chitin, 5 foot step him forward. Very good. How did you know what a chitin was, Mark?
This is the only one we have moved yet.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I'm impressed. You know what a chitin is. Chitin is a chain devil.
Oh, okay. Looks like he's right up my alley. Just saying. Fresca, the wholesome drink.
I'm gonna assume 10 does not hit you, Jory.
Nope.
Mark, your cleric.
Oh god. Hand me some chips, please.
I'll try to
Welcome.
You like some
I'll
cookies?
cast command
No thanks.
if I can
You can cast command
on the kite.
No.
on the kite. What's your save?
Where do I find this?
What?
Which save?
Oh, I
Save.
fucked that up, but whatever.
The save.
And I had it up hard.
Spell save?
An ancient dragon.
Is that what you
Oh wait, spell save. So I guess that would be. That's something I don't have on here.
These were just really weak versions of what we're supposed to be fighting, because I forgot about the DR2. Whatever.
I don't know what the spell save is.
10 plus your caster level plus your casting stat, I believe. So 12 plus what's wisdom modifier?
2.
So 14.
Okay.
So it did not affect him.
Okay.
So we went to Dairy Queen, right? And I got my drink. And
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
Okay.
I tried to put my straw in.
Mark, pick a target for Rob's magic
Couldn't put my
missile,
straw in there
because that's just
because
easy.
the entire cup was filled with one block of ice.
I had that too today.
I do that on
Kevin,
occasion, just save
you are up.
Ah,
No way.
I am
You're
stuck
back here.
behind these peeps.
What happens when you walk in the bag?
I'm gonna.
He did say he was going to be rear guard.
Yeah, you guys failed in your front guard.
Yeah.
There's already like 3 dead up there. I don't know what you're talking about.
4.
I'm mid
4
guard.
dead. Sorry.
Oh wait.
There's 2.
He can't see.
Yeah, I can't really do anything. I'm just.
I've already killed 4 up here. What are
I
you
have 5
doing?
foot steps, but that was it.
Okay.
Top dumb.
There's
Chop
2 in
this one
that
in
square. 19 hit your robot
19 does, I guess.
for 6 damage. But I'm going to assume 13 does not hit you.
No.
Tomadrill.
I'm gonna walk. I'm right there. I'm a Jorgie. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Tabby.
What,
Touch
60
me.
paces? Touch you?
I'm dying.
You're not dying, are
I
you?
have 2 hit points.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess you're level 1.
Oh yeah, I forget about this.
I didn't heal the last time because I wasn't here, so I had 7 when I started.
Well,
And then
you
I
should
got hit
retreat
for-
a little bit to me.
Nah, I can't do that.
Well, we again healed then. Bye.
That's fine, that happens.
You're not gonna get healed this round.
We'll haul your corpse out. It's
I'm
cool.
not gonna
No, that's fine.
walk all the
Yeah,
way
don't
up
get
there.
up in that. It's bad.
No, I'm gonna stand here. That's it. Touch me.
12 doesn't hit you.
How you heal?
Guy.
They touch people.
Oh, who's left?
Paladins,
I
whatever.
heal you.
There's a whole stack of guys there.
Do you?
Just shoot into him.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot one. Just a random one. This dude.
Same way
Okay.
you deploy sperm
The tallest one of them all.
into the mass.
Big black giggler.
I'm sorry?
It's a demon.
23.
That will
Looks
hit.
like he's
Look at
laughing
the
though.
guy's old face.
He's a giggler.
Look at the guy's old face.
And that will kill him.
Oh, good.
Mark,
Imagine an alder beard.
Here, catch.
which,
What my?
whatever.
Jory.
Mark, got any kind of healing?
And you heard I would have gone up
Stab
there. Something like
Stab
that.
me.
An example.
Yeah, you can touch me.
The
Just wonder what your
Chin
old
guy?
face looks like.
Titan.
Yeah,
You
right.
gotta stick out the tongue a little bit.
Holy shit.
Oh, there goes your book.
26.
We're just fine.
26 will hit.
Like that?
Is that one of the ones that if you leave it on there,
14
you can
damage?
pull the ink off and it
Oh,
keeps
no.
it written on there?
That's fine.
14.
If you ever watch me play video games,
Real Dan's a little biscuity. I'm willing to
You're
bet
using a
this
short spear.
is Made from
Yep,
non
1d6 plus.
pieces.
Just says
Oh, you're
Yeah,
raging.
you're
I
handling
forgot
it.
you're raging.
poison.
I'm sorry. I hadn't figured in the rage. That's all. That will kill him. I'm like, that's
Stop
more
kicking
than.
stuff.
Nope, never mind. You got a rage going on. I mean, technically, had I been paying attention, no, that wouldn't have killed him because they have DR, but
Yep.
we're not playing that right now. So,
Thanks, Mark.
robots.
Yo! Who's in front? Oh, who hit me?
The
Little
The
bear.
small bear
I'm gonna
guy.
hit that guy.
I think it's +3 your damage.
Is he giving you a blowjob?
Maybe.
It's a weird noise for a
I
blowjob.
get a 20.